I think there's been a mind shift in a lot of our clients that they start to actually view themselves more as technology companies because their job is really figuring out how to harness the most out of the data that they have and how to operate around that in the most efficient manner possible. Kevin Kroen, I'm a partner in PwC's Financial Services Advisory practice. I lead our service offerings around robotic and intelligent process automation for the financial services sector in the US. We're on the clock back a couple of years ago. The focus on digital was almost entirely from a customer-facing perspective. So you started to hear things about the digital experience and, how am I going to create a better end user experience in terms of how I buy goods, how I interact from a customer service perspective, and things like that. Where I think there's a bit of a mind shift is actually flipping that more to an internal facing perspective for a typical company and really looking at the kind of middle and back office and the operations employee or the finance employee and really thinking about what their experience is and how you actually simplify processes, which I think is causing a major shift in how people think about the word digital and really kind of putting the concepts of digital labor or the concepts of automation really at the forefront of it versus just the digital journey. I think one of the interesting things when we look at the overall topic of automation in financial services right now, there's a big push for automation on the C-level agenda. There's been a big shift from kind of spend on risk and regulatory matters into a shift really on efficiency and organizational simplification over the past few years. RPA has become a hot topic within that as far as a kind of easy low-hanging fruit, something to kind of get some initial benefits. But we're also seeing a consistent theme with a lot of our clients that technologies like RPA kind of take you a portion of the way there, but not all the way towards automation. And so you need to start introducing additional technologies into the mix. So you start seeing machine learning and other technologies being introduced, really trying to solve a lot of these kind of meaty issues around how do you automate, particularly in middle and back office processes. A typical financial services institution doesn't produce hard goods on a factory floor per se. They're a data-driven business, and clients are going to have to understand how do they educate their control functions, their external regulators, their auditors, everyone that they work with around what the systems are actually doing and how algorithms that maybe control more front office facing technology are really controlling their middle and back office, and how does that change? I think challenge that a lot of organizations, particularly in a highly regulated industry like financial services, are facing is getting comfortable with putting their data outside their four walls. And I think a lot of our clients are having healthy debates about it. I think as some of these new technologies like AI and robotics get introduced, it's going to create a need where firms need to probably take a little bit more into consideration because of the type of computing power that's going to be needed. I think as some of the more advanced technologies in the market like blockchain come out that may present opportunities to have institutions collaborate, it's going to become a more natural thing.